Alright. Frick, I forgot to get coffee. Um, Here, I'll let this play in the background. I'm gonna go do that real quick. Oh, goodness me. I forgot to plug in the correct controller. One second. I say controller like I'm not using a keyboard, but... Alright. So... Actually, wait, did I... Alrighty. Let's get into this We're gonna go straight in. We're gonna go straight in. We're chapter 10. This is the last story of Lynn's mode, or Lynn's story rather. I am extremely caffeinated right now. Oh my god. This is like my third cup of coffee. I definitely should probably cut back on it a little bit, but you know what? It's fine. Who doesn't love coffee? Who doesn't overdo it just a little bit? Also, I've been skipping through a lot of the actual like physical story of Lynn's about Lynn's story. I've been skipping most of the dialogue and stuff. I do kind of apologize for that. This part of the game for me is a little bit of a slog, so I try to get through it as quickly as possible. But if people want to like see the story of this game as I play through it, that is also perfectly okay. Yeah, we're just gonna get straight into it. Let me look at everyone's items actually. Oh, we don't have the sell option yet, huh? I'm not really sure what we're supposed to do with that torch, because I don't really think it could be put to use at this point. I don't think we're gonna, like, we only have one 5-4 map on Lynn's story, so... Perk? Let me see. Sane doesn't... Low-key, Sane doesn't need one, because he's very durable. Let's give one to Perk. Oh, honestly, I plan to keep Sarah nearby, so I might need to buy Urk another fire tome. I don't think we will need one, but it might be worth. That pure water is also not going to be very useful. I don't think they're really enemies on this map. And if there are, they're like... Honestly, everyone's item map is good. I am okay with this. So, check formation. All the mounted units are in the back. That's pretty much where I want them. Well, if I can get the mounted units like out there, that might actually be a little bit faster. So I will still put some of the other units I want to like move up with them close by, but I'm actually thinking I'm gonna move the calves a little bit closer. Or I'm gonna move Brat. Heck, let's move them up to the front. Let's get them out there. I wanna... Because honestly, if we can get as ahead of that, I want to see if we can get as ahead as possible of the rain, because there's gonna be rain this map. Honestly, I'm not gonna worry too much about the positioning. We're gonna go ahead and save. Let's go. As I'm playing through the end of Lynn's story, also, I do want to take a second to. I guess I want to just spread a little positivity if I can. I told myself that was going to be something that I do on these streams a bit more. I just want to be positive, you know. I feel like there are a lot of things in the world right now to not be so positive about, and you know what? I get it. In fact, I feel like most people get it. I don't even care. Like, just I need as much space as possible to be overtaken. Of course, no. They can attack Wrath, but I doubt they will. Do we have any archers? We do. We have that one archer down there. There's an archer down here. I could low-key... Ooh, that's tough. I can't really have Florina move too carelessly here. We gotta bait out archers. I'll move her forward as much as possible while still staying out of range of this archer, I think. So, I'll move her directly... Move her directly behind him. And we'll get ranged units. Head on that front. Dorcas is technically a ranged unit, but his hand axe is dying, so it's like big asterisk. Wallace is Wallace exists here for the boss and nothing else. Oh, I should have rescued Rocket People actually. That would have made things a lot faster. I'm still learning, guys. I'm still learning. Let's get Lucius out there. I want Lucius to try and... I want him to be a bit of a higher level when we get to Eliwood story, because, spoilers, all of these units are coming back, and they're going to retain the levels that they're at in Lynn story. Normally they have preset levels, and most people just kind of jump into either Eliwood or Hector's story. But... And yeah, and they have like their own set levels. Like I think Lynn's at level 4 when you get to her and stuff like that. Oh yeah, mages are not threatening in Lynn's story. Oh yeah, but positive message for today. So I feel like I'm so sorry. I'm like, my brain is not fully here right now. That's why I have coffee with me. I don't know. I think it's really easy to. Like, I guess I specifically want to talk about the topic of like, I guess consistency and then like sticking with something. Sticking with something I think is honestly incredibly hard sometimes. I have a hard time with it personally, and I'm sure a lot of other people do as well. But yeah, sticking with things it can be hard, and I don't know if this applies to anyone else, but I know I get really impatient. Wow, this Florina's looking good. That strength level up is going to put in work. I think it's really easy to like to start at something and then you do it, you kind of like stumble a bit, you mess up, you fail. But the thing is like whenever you're getting into something new, whether you're like, say you're starting on your fitness journey, or let's say you're trying to get good at a competitive video game, because I'm speaking about these things because these are my points of reference. Like, I play Smash competitively, Rivals, and I like fitness. So, but it has not been easy to stay consistent or stick with these things to the level that I have today. And even then, like, to say I've stuck with it and really, like, gotten a handle on it, I guess, would be a little disingenuous, I think. Because, like, I haven't been able to really go to tournaments that much. I still try to go whenever I'm able, but, you know, circumstances makes it a little difficult. But I'm kind of losing track of what my initial point here was. That is all to say that like I think people tend to kind of forget that like everything, all of your experiences are valuable, whether you are succeeding or failing. It's really easy to forget that whenever you make a mistake, you learn from it, right? Or like maybe you do, maybe you don't, and how you choose to respond to that mistake is ultimately up to you. But I just think that like stumbling a little bit is not really appreciated enough. Like it's normal to stumble. It's normal to mess up, especially if it's something that you're new at. Like you're not just going to, with maybe I'm sure some exceptions, because there are just like there are exceptions, and that is the reality of it. But regardless, if you do something for the first time, expect to fail. Like, or actually, don't set any like. Rather than expecting to fail, don't set yourself expectations. Just let it come, and you know, if you mess up, you mess up, and just go from there. Learn from it, correct the mistake, or maybe you'll make the same mistake a bunch of times. I know I have, and this goes for like literally anything I've ever done. I've made a ton of mistakes, and I will probably continue to for a long time. But that's okay. The fear of failure shouldn't hold you back from still trying anyway, you know? And still doing your best. It shouldn't stop you from doing. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm kind of babbling. I don't know. Sometimes you just gotta do it. You just gotta do it, and even if you mess up, you just gotta keep doing it. If it's working out, like... Because results don't just, like... Like, success, results, all of those things that you are probably looking for and want out of something, they're not just going to, like, happen without some amount of effort and consistency. You have to keep at something if you really want to improve at it, I think. Think about it. You have to... I don't know, I feel like I'm trying to give a lecture. Maybe I should, like... But, like, working out, for example... that's something that I have struggled for a large portion of my life to really be consistent at. I've gotten incredibly consistent at it recently, and I'm honestly pretty proud of myself for that, because it's not easy to stay consistent with some of these things. Even if it may seem like it is for some people, it's not always, like, super simple. Damn, I'm a little bit out of it today. Let's see here. Got that 1% crit. Yeah, we're honestly breezing through this map. I think because last time I left off, I was trying to finish Lin mode before I ended stream last time, and I got to this chapter and I was like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it in time. Before I had to leave, which I probably wasn't able to. But I got a bit of an earlier start today, I think, too, because I think I started stream at noon last time, and this time I started around 11:30. My goal is to start these streams at 11 and then be done by 3 to 3:30. I don't think I will go until 3:30 today, just because I do have stuff I want to do, but we'll see. I wonder how many people have like sat there and like just tried to max out Nils' levels. You can just have Wrath right now and kill this guy. Wrath got a lot of HP. I'm not really too... Normally I try not to use Wrath too much in Lin's story, because he's very clearly like a higher level than pretty much anyone else that you have initially. But assuming that you kind of balance out your team correctly, they will eventually get to a point where they catch up. You just don't want Wrath to take away experience points, because the thing is like Wrath kind of... Like, the higher level a unit is, relative to, like, the unit they are taking out, the less experience they're going to gain. So it's probably a bit more efficient to... I actually think this might be a better movement path for Abs. Boys down here. We'll have Dorcas move over here. Or try and move ahead in before he can. Have Nils play for Dorcas, and then we'll have him move closer to the front. I think Dorcas can handle dealing with the calves and also the brigand that's coming. He might get kind of folded by the mercenary, but we can have Florina deal with that guy. I don't have an archer that's in range. They just moved up, so... Oh, I actually can't move Dorcas where I would like to do. We'll move him up here for now. I actually will move Wallace down here towards that snag. Move Sarah down here. Like, she's not as close to everyone, but I am honestly not worried about anyone getting hurt too bad. Some of those characters on this map are a little bit dead weight, but that's okay. By that I mean Will and Lucius are not doing much. Yeah, we got more calves coming. I think we can get Matthew up to this brigand. So let's do that. Nils, how far can you move again? That. Move Urk a little bit closer. I probably should have given Lucius this. Whatever, it's fine. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Also, any stat boosters that get this map, I'm definitely just gonna be giving to Lyn. We're gonna have the buffest Lyn ever once this run kind of comes down to it. Wow. So Urk's level 5 and Dorcas is level 6. Yeah, I should have had somebody else going. Okay, Sane doesn't double, but how you Wrath? How much damage do you do? As long as you don't crit, then we should be able to feed Matthew's skill. Perfect. Then honestly, I think what I'm gonna do here is I'll sit Florina at the choke point. Because obviously Matthew's not gonna be able to take on 2 calves. Not a bad level up for him either. Next, that's not looking bad for 5. Already like 2 points away from being at league alts. We'll sit Florina down. We'll enemy phase it. Just stay on the safe side. Is he at D rank axes yet? He is not anywhere close. Okay, so that we're not gonna be able to get him to use that hammer against Lundgren, unfortunately. Which is fine. That doesn't really matter. Whole 1 damage from this mercenary. Oh wow, takes it out with us. Florina's getting strong. Yeah, at this point, Florina and the calves are going to be my carries for later on, I think. Well, we'll also see how the other mounted units I get will turn out in Eliwood story. We also get Lowen. Obviously, have Marcus. But I actually typically don't use Marcus a whole lot, so we'll see how that turns out. I'll actually move Florina up here. Finish this with an Iron Lance, if we can. And then I think we'll have Kent going. Actually, no, we'll have... We can have Urk going. Damn, Urk is fast. I always forget how fast this guy is. So Matthew's already level 5. That happened. Use jab. So we can focus into that space. That doesn't matter. I mean, sure, I guess. It'll take him out if it hits. Which it does. I honestly don't even know if we're gonna end up using the hammer against Lundgren in the first place, so... I don't think there's much left for him to do. We'll go down here. I think we can actually give Wallace a heavy spear if we can afford it. Oh, I should probably give this oh shit. Yeah, that makes sense that you can't get very far into the forest. Lucius has once again like done basically nothing, but that's okay. I forgot that Sand had a sword equipped. I think we're gonna give that one a chance, maybe. Yeah, I don't think this rain's not gonna last. Who's at what level here? Kent's at level 6. Lorena needs the EXP the most out of those 3. Actually, we'll give this to Erica. Kent's going to attack this guy. Dang, Kent's looking really good too. I actually genuinely can't tell which of the calves is going to turn out better at this point. This is a little bit of a slog, this last chapter, just because of the rain. Always a little bit of a slog. I could have healed Florina and I just... That's fine. So, let's look at Lynn's stats right now. Looking really good. If we keep giving her stat boosters, she's gonna be amazing. Yeah, how this is gonna go is I want to see if I can more or less solo the last chapter with whichever of the lords that I try hard with, I guess. Because I want to solo the chapters with each respective lord, but... Yeah, we'll get there. Actually, isn't Hector at this house? Or am I... Oh, no, it was at an earlier one. Dang. Because I'm pretty sure he's on this map. He actually might have been at this house. I didn't bother to check it, though. Like, have reinforcements. So, let's go take care of him. We're actually gonna stagger the calves here a little bit. I will enemy phase that. Can we get Sarah closer to the field? I think we can if we move her one more square. So back. We'll get Nils to get her to move again. Let's get Lucius in on this action just a little bit. he also is going to need something. And I admittedly have not been investing very much in him. Oh, easy money. I always forget Lucius is like a really strong magic caster. I mean, the magic stat always ends up really high whenever I play him. And he's just like the glass cannon of all of the mages. Let's go to this armory. I can afford it. I actually think Lynn's gonna end up using the Lance Reaver more than likely. Either the Lance Reaver or she'll use the Monicati, because the Monicati will undoubtedly do enough damage. She's probably gonna end up getting the finish. Yeah, let's move Orcus down here to deal with the What's your speed stat? You got 19 HP, you've got 9 defense. Make that 8 with weapon triangle disadvantage. Versus... Okay, so Orcus will do haste damage. How far can you move? Not far enough. Okay. We will simply... I actually don't think he can move far enough to stand on the fort itself. Moved Orcus in range. Put my hammer. Why not? It's not like we're gonna use it anywhere else, so... Might as well just take the guy out. Stay out of the guy's range. Which we are. Next movement. Wait. I don't really think we need to do much else here. We can have Sarah get some more EXP, I guess. The thing is like, the better you get at this game, the harder it is to level up Sarah. Because if your units aren't taking that much damage and don't need to heal very often, which usually mine don't, not necessarily all of the time, but usually it's not a problem. Or usually I'm just trying to get the map done really quickly, so it's just not really ever something that has the opportunity to arise. I think we're pretty much good to go, though, like, otherwise. I don't think there's much else to do here. Gotta take out that knight and go deal with hunger. One shot. Oh my goodness. Dorcas probably could do some serious damage to Lundgren with the hammer. Good level up, good level up. Yeah, this is probably the best Dorcas, or best looking Dorcas I've had. Barring strength. The strength is definitely like the worst I've ever seen from the guy, but... Let's just take Nils and rescue drop him. Actually, before we do that, give him some EXP. I just want to make sure I'm trying to like give all of my characters as much EXP as possible before Lynn's story is inevitably over. we can balance those things out like, later, but like yeah, we don't need to heal Kent for 1 HP, but we're giving Sarah something to do and a reason to continue gaining EXP. I'm gonna use her at all this run. Drop nose right there. Do you really want anyone to deal some extra damage to Lundgren? Wow. What's this guy's defense at? 14? Versus how much attack do we have? So even with the Monikati, we're at a weapon triangle disadvantage, so that's like looking at 16 attack. Lynn's gonna be doing 2 damage. That's after the energy. Now, we could give her the Lance Reaver, which I do not think is stronger than the, 9 might... Oh, okay, so it is actually 1 point stronger. If we also add Weapon Triangle advantage, this essentially has 10 might. So, we would actually end up doing 19 damage versus that 14 defense, which would be a total of 5 damage, I think. Actually, no, it'd be like 4. 4 damage, which is not terrible. Not ideal, but not terrible. You know, that's not bad. It's just I don't want to take my chances with Orcus missing. They're about equal. We could honestly enemy phase this and be, like, totally fine, I think. Or rather, we could go for an attack, enemy phase, take another attack, and we'll also be fine. He has a Silver Lance equipped, he has a Javelin. Yeah, heck, why not? Oh, and we are in there. Honestly, the only reason Lundgren is any, like... Lundgren, stat-wise, isn't even comparable to Wallace. It's just that he has a better weapon, and he's got the fort advantage. That's it. Lundgren, otherwise, kind of a pushover for a general. Sure, we'll kill Orcus. They poisoned this mutton after all. We have to. Okie doke. We'll just get Lynn in position to... She more or less is in position. If anything, we need to... get Sarah in position to heal Wallace, if that is something that needs to happen. Yeah, this goes. Ooh, we got a dodge. But we also missed. Okay, okay. Yes. Just chill, just chill. Let's see, Urk does... how much damage again? About 10 here. Assuming those both hit, but his chances to hit are actually like, not incredibly high. We'll get Lynn a bit closer because with the rain coming in. lot of viewers, though. That's... I think we're just gonna enemy phase again. Yeah. He gets 3 HP back from that shit. Alright, that's another hit on Wallace. And a miss. It might be more worth it to go for axe strats here. Range should be good. How far can we go? So, here's what we'll do. Oh, let's give her the vulnerary. We'll give that vuln to Wallace. We'll have Lynn dance so she can get out of there. Or we'll not dance, we'll play for her. I forget that we don't have a dancer yet. Spoilers, we get a dancer later, and they essentially serve the same function. But Nils is a bard. Oops, that's not good. That's fine. So what we'll do, yeah, he has the axe equipped, so we'll just pull him here. Because it seems like the axe is going to have better chances of hitting at this point than the, everything else. So, by everything else, I mean the heavy sword. That, and we also have a better chance to dodge. At this point, we just need to deal damage to the guy. I think we can start going in, to be honest. Drop. I remember I had a ridiculous Wallace at some point that was able to double Lundgren. That's how you know I was using him way too much. That was like probably the first time I ever played this game. Wallace was very, very good. We're getting there. I think one more enemy phase ought to do it. But obviously, we don't want Wallace to kill the guy. We want to get him low enough that Lynn can do the job. Sure, let's do that. Urk putting in work against Lundgren. Alright, moment of truth. I think this is it, guys. Standalone mode. You know what? Let's do a little voice acting here. Since it's the end of Lynn's story, we haven't really, like, let the rest of it play out. What's a good Lundgren voice? So you're the girl claiming kinship with my brother. Did I skip it on accident? I did. Never mind. We'll lock in on voice acting Eliwood story. How about that? That seems like it'd be fun. That is coming up. So... And we don't even have to wait another turn. Just have Lynn go in. And seize the throne. It was rightfully hers. And Lynn's story's done. Hello, Tressa. And Lynn really did just say, shut up, and killed his ass. Alright, while these credits play, I'm actually gonna run to the bathroom real quick, so I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Can we skip the credit scene? No, we cannot. That's okay. Honestly, I gotta say, I really like all of the artwork in this game, too. The hair is really good. The visuals of this game are, like, top-notch all around, I think. Such, like, a... I think the GBA Fire Emblem games are, like, some of my favorite games visually. Like, they might be up there for, like, some of my favorite games visually ever. Just because I love sprite animations so much. Shoutouts. Who's gonna miss us? Lynn, the sword fighter from Sakai. Lynn now lives with her grandfather as Lady Lindis of Castle Kalen. Under her loving care, Lord Hazen recovers. The two of them go for many walks. On clear, dry nights, Lynn can be seen high atop a hill near the castle. Perhaps she is remembering the home of her youth, the plains of Sakai. Yes, we do. And on to Eliwood's story. As of Chapter 11, Eliwood becomes the story's main character. Of course. Help Eliwood to fulfill the chapter goals and fight his way to the end of the game. Start with your first campaign with Eliwood, then meet his friend Hector in Chapter 12. And who knows, you might even meet Lynn again. If any of these three is defeated, your game will be over. The game will continue if any other allied units are defeated. However, a defeated unit can never take part in combat again, so be careful. Yeah, that's how you know this is a lot of, this is like the West's first, experience and exposure to Fire Emblem. Mankind vanquished the dragons thanks to the efforts of 8 heroes. I'm so sorry, I definitely just missed dialogue. These 8 mighty generals brought peace to Eliwood. The continent was divided into nations, and the people enjoyed an easy prosperity. The hero Hartmut settled in the east and founded Bern, famed for his military might. Saint Elmine moved west, and her sacred name flourished among the artisans of Etruria. While horseman Hanan's legacy lived with the nomads of his beloved plains of Sakai. The birthplace of the Knight Berrigan is now home to the renowned Knights of Iliad. But Berserker Durban's final glory was to create a warrior's clan in the Western Isles. The Archsage Athos is said to have retired to the barren wasteland of Navata. The heirs of the champion Roland themselves became lords of the Lycian League. The League has enjoyed a peace that spans 980 years. How much longer can this peace stand before its foundations begin to crumble? Deep within the Lycian League lies Foray, a land that has known no conflict for many generations, but which now finds itself touched by a shadow of unease. Its beloved and benevolent ruler, Lord Elbert, has mysteriously vanished, as have a number of his sworn men, loyal knights who serve at his side. A month has passed without word from the Marquess. Rumors of his death abound. However, the Marquess's son believes his father lives, and he has vowed to find him. Marquess Ferre's son, Eliwood. Not Roy! Had to clear that up. A red-haired youth who will one day become the finest knight in all of Lycia. His long journey begins here. And we start Eliwood's story. Chapter 11, Taking Leave. Do I want to voice act a bit? I find it so funny that FE took until the 7th game for Nintendo to be like, maybe the West would fuck with this, because they thought no market over there until they saw the advanced scores pop off. Yeah, honestly, they just gotta be more confident that the world is gonna love their games, which they are now, obviously. Yeah, it really did take a long time for Fire Emblem to move to the West. What is Marcus's voice? I wonder. Lord Eliwood, we leave on your word. I see. Thank you, Marcus. Mother, it's time for us to go. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to voice act such a wide array of characters. Eliwood, promise that you will return to me safely. I'm worried about your father, but if anything were to happen to you, my heart could not bear that sorrow. I know, Mother. Please do not worry. Father is alive. I know it. I vow that I will find him and return him to your side. I have your word, then. Yes, of course. Isadora, I entrust my mother to you in my absence. Yes, my lord. I will guard over her well. Mother, I will return. Rest easy. I think I gave him a good noble voice. Well, Marcus, it looks like it's just the two of us. Not so, my lord. My man Lowen will be traveling with us. Lowen? That's reassuring. I've sent him ahead to the village. He hopes to seek out a few able men who are skilled at arms. Normally I wouldn't venture forth without a larger company, but I bow to your will on this matter, Lord I'm sorry, Marcus, but I would rather not deprive my mother of even a single god. The best knights in the realm disappeared with my father. If anything were to happen to my mother while I'm gone, I understand, Eliwood. What's keeping Lowen? I have to give bad guys a voice now? Okay. Sorry, I'm like, I don't normally voice act. This is kind of new territory for me, a little bit. So, I apologize if I stumble a little bit. We've all heard that the Knights of Foray have vanished, right? Well, your misfortune is my good luck. I have an announcement to make. As of now, this village is mine. How do you say it? Grosnier is your new liege. Now, bring every last piece of gold down to the smallest fleck. Lord Eliwood, Commander Marcus, Lowen, calm yourself. A knight must be in control at all times. The village is under attack. It's bandits. What? Bandits? Here? Are you sure, Lowen? This girl has more details. Rebecca! My Lord Eliwood. I'm the daughter of the village magistrate. My name is Rebecca. The bandits came without warning. They're stealing everything. I beg you, please help us. I see. Marcus, Lowen, we must aid the village. Yes, my lord. Rebecca, stay here and keep out of sight. If it please you, my lord, I would rather fight. I hunt almost every day. I have some skill with a bow. Is that so? Very well, but be careful. Yes, my lord. Lord Eliwood, one more thing. There is another in the village who has offered to help. A traveling tactician who was staying at the inn. A tactician? Yes, my lord. This is Mocha. Yours truly. Mocha! Do you know this person, my lord? Yes, I met Mocha during travel in Kaolin last year. Fantastic military advisor, if memory serves. If not for Mocha, the Marquis of Kaolin and his granddaughter, Lynn, might not have survived the Lundgren's uprising. What brings you to Foray, my friend? Huh! Still traveling about honing your skills? Of course. A worthy pursuit. Let's give thanks to Providence for our chance reunion. We have need of your aid. Please, lend us your skill. Will do. And we start Eliwood's story. I have an announcement. Oh my god, yeah. I was not actively thinking about it, but definitely in the memory banks. Alright, let's got an iron sword and a javelin. A little bit of a whack set of weapons, to be honest. Eliwood's got the rapier. We get another one later, so I'm not too worried about rapier uses this early on. Honestly, the big thing is that I'm trying to think. I want to feed Eliwood levels. I think Lowen's a little bit more capable at this point in the game. Got an iron sword. I also want to give some kills to Rebecca, too. Lowen is going to serve as the one to weaken. And if there comes an enemy that Eliwood and Lowen can't take out together, we can have Rebecca finish it. Honestly, this early on into Eliwood's story, there's not really a whole lot of unique actions we can take here. not reach. I also need to figure out what support conversations I want for each of these characters. I think I want all three of the lords to have good supports with each other, but I also... Oh my gosh. Ooh, what's a good barter voice? Look, Dorcas, can you believe it? It's just like the knight said. That's Lord Eliwood. So it seems. What's he doing? Hey, he's taking on those bandits. Protecting innocents? It's a right lordly thing to do, isn't it? Right, Dorcas? You talk too much. The lordling needs our help. Right! Leave these mountain weaklings to me. I am Barter the Brave. I imagine Dorcas has got like a silent disposition. Alright, so Dorcas is chilling. We're gonna save that energy ring. We're not gonna use it right now. Tell me why Barter is level 2 and has as much strength as a level 7 Dorcas. A little sad. But Dorcas is so fast. kinda owning. What about you? Level this guy? Maybe not. They're level... How much damage do you do this archer? Okay, we can feed this kill, I think, to Rebecca. And we'll feed the other kill to... We'll feed the other kill to Eliwood, I think, as per usual. Rebecca might end up being my goat. Sometimes she randomly decides to become like one of the best units ever because fast archers are just good. If you want to have a good archer, they got to be fast. That's always been like the big thing. Yeah, we'll have Barter go ahead and just go for a hit here. Barter or Bartray? I'm never sure how to pronounce his name, to be honest. I always switch it up because I'm not sure. We'll go with Bartray for now. I think that's correct. Or at the very least, I've heard other people refer to it as that, so. I guess we can go to the village. See what they got here. Dragon Shield. Okay. Not a lot of movement. Also, I'm pretty sure Eliwood starts off with like 10k gold. So we have a lot of gold to work with too. Let's see. So the two that are moving are this one and this one. So let's have Lowen stand in the forest. Yeah. We'll have Eliwood nearby. Should be just out of range. I doubt this guy's gonna attack Marcus. That way we can position Rebecca a little bit closer as well. Honestly, Bartray getting attacked is not a huge deal. Like, yes, if he takes like 2 more hits, he might die, but I'm not too worried. If you back kill the Eliwood. Feed this kill to Rebecca, I think. we'll go ahead and move Dorcas on forward a little bit. Oh, I should have had Bartry attack this guy, actually. That's okay. So we will have Lowen. Lowen can go into the forest and attack this guy. Eliwood can attack this guy. Get a little more EXP, and now we're at level 2. Solid level up. Speed up is really good. Speed and strength up is really good. This might end up being a run where all of the lords end up being good. It's usually a bit of a toss-up. They always end up solid, but Eliwood can fall short sometimes, and Hector can fall short sometimes, and I mean, Lynn fall short maybe a little too often, but look at that. Perfectly took care of everyone. Good. Is there anything worth buying at this vendor? Homes. I don't think we'll need more than what we have. Eliwood has a home. Do you have a home? No, you don't. Do you have a home? No, you don't. You have a home. Yes, you do. We'll be fine. We just gotta be smart. I don't want to spend any money right now. We don't have to. Let's put Lowen in this fort. I think we're gonna feed the last of these kills to Rebecca, most likely. We can, in fact, get supports, so I'm gonna go ahead and just start up on those. Eliwood doesn't really need to worry about that right now. We're in range there? Yes, he is. Honestly, it might be for the best, because I'm pretty sure Barter will do more damage than Lowen. Dodge? Nice. Barter's taking some punishment. It's for a worthy cause, though. I actually think I've been doing a fairly good job of keeping everyone level. Ooh, Lowen actually just take this guy out. No, Barter, do you take this guy out? No, you don't. Probably for the best that he doesn't actually. I'll have Lowen take this guy out. But Rebecca take out the brigands. This will also move Lowen in range of the other one to attract him over here. And we can deal with that. Yep, perfect. Rebecca can finish this guy. Perfect amount of damage. I think that was designed pretty intentionally there, to be honest. Like, whenever characters have set in stone stats like that, that feels like it was intentionally set up that way. So I can post Eliwood up right next to them. That'll be good. Ouch. It's fine. Okay, so what we'll do here to maximize Rebecca's, well, not really maximizing her EXP game by doing low and attack again. Don't crit, please. Thank you. Good dodge. 91 EXP. If we have him attack the boss, we'll probably actually feed this kill to... I might feed it to Rebecca. But we could also feed it to Eliwood. No way. Oh my god, Rebecca! Keep leveling up like that, please. That was awesome. Okay, how much damage is this guy? We get low into level 3 if we have him just attack. But also enemy phase. We can go from there as well. Go for the hand axe strike, why not? Sorry, I skipped boss dialogue. I will try my best to not instinctively skip boss dialogue later. I promise. It's just kind of force a habit, because I've played through this game so many friggin' times. Okay, got a fair bit of EXP for that. We'll give the kill to Eliwood, I think. It just makes the most sense in my head. Nice. Lone gets a level up. Also a solid level up. In my experience, Lone ends up being a little bit less of a damage dealer than Kenter Sane, but he is much tankier. Like, his defense and HP are kind of redonkulous. There. Go for a hit here. Yep. Rescue. And we'll deal a finishing blow. Oh, Eliwood being able to double this boss this early on is actually kind of crazy. I thought my luck was finally turning around. Nope. I'm here to enforce justice. And we see that is the end of the first chapter. Ah, you would be Eliwood, yes? Our deepest thanks for coming to the aid of our fair village. Think nothing of it. It's the Lord's duty to protect the citizenry. But that were true, my lord. The good folk of Lost know no such protection. Their Marquess, Lord Darren, is too busy preparing for war. He ignores all complaints of bandits and thieves. Preparing for war? Are you sure? I would not lie, my lord. My brother lived in Lost until a few days ago. His home was torched. He had no choice but to flee here. According to him, Lost could go to war any day now. That's all the people of Lost are talking about. Lord Eliwood, if this is true, the situation is a grave one. Marcus Lost is readying for war. His target is most likely another Lycian territory. Perhaps it is connected to Lord Elbert's disappearance. My father, Marcus Lost. Seems a tenuous connection, but as good as a start as any. Let us travel to Lost. We must learn more. Thank you for your guidance, Melka. Where are you bound for next? If you have no destination in mind, perhaps you could travel with us. Ours is a small group, with a single purpose. Find my father. I do not know where our road will lead, but we'll be stronger with you in our company. Of course we'll travel with you, Eliwood. Will travel with us? Splendid. Thank you. I pray we give you no cause to regret your decision. Rebecca, where do you think you're going, young lady? Father, I intend to accompany Lord Eliwood. Don't be ridiculous, girl. Lord Eliwood's not going on a picnic. He's riding into danger. I know that, Father. That's why I want to go. We owe him our lives. I want to repay him. My bill may not be all that much, but I know I can be of service. And Father, I may meet up with my brother somewhere. You're the magistrate. You have responsibilities. This is all I can offer. I need to do this. Please, Father, let me go. Dear me, just as stubborn as your mother was. I'm sorry, Father. You must bow to Lord Eliwood's wishes on this matter. If he consents, you may go. Thank you, Father. Lord Albert has always been kind to us. Follow his son with a true heart, Rebecca. Serve Lord Eliwood well, as I have served his father. I will, Father. Thus, that is essentially chapter 1 of Eliwood's story. Chapter 12, Birds of a Feather. We get to see my goat this chapter. Something about lying down in beds just activates sleep in me. Like, I get a pillow and lay on it and suddenly he hits. Well, sometimes you gotta let the rest take over. Honestly, I wish I had an easier time sleeping, but I know that feeling, though. After speaking with the village magistrate, Eliwood and company set their sights on Loss. The road from Fairy to Loss passes through Santaruz. Eliwood suspects his missing father must have visited Santaruz en route to Ostia. Eliwood arranges a meeting with the local ruling lord to see what he can learn. What? Lord Eliwood is here. Yes. He has set up camp on a hill south of here. He seeks permission to enter Santaruz. He seeks an audience with you. Could it be? Oops, I didn't skip, did I? I think I did. God damn it. I keep accidentally hitting the skip button. Instead of entering Lost with such a small group, you should meet with Marquis Santaruz and request his assistance. I see the sense in that. It's a good plan, Mocha. Truly so. I tell you again, I am pleased to have you with us. Lord Hellman. Not only my father's friend, I've known him since I was a child. I'm sure that he will help us. What? Lord Eliwood, beware! Noble sirs, alms for a poor villager. Poor villager? You look nothing like an honest man. Clear the road. Step quickly, Step quickly? Good advice. Maybe it's you who should follow it. What? Someone wants the boy in an early grave. Shame if you ask me, but you'll die here today. Come on, boys. Earn your keep. Here we go again, Mocha. Just like the good old times. Seems our fates are bound. Natalie. Oh, she's still in Fairy. I'm working for you this time, so she's not too worried. Guide my axe, Mocha. I like the little character blurbs, like, right before missions like that. I've always found them quite charming. Secret book. I'm not really gonna bother with the village dialogue, because it's just... Unless there's like an interesting NPC that shows up, I'm not really... It's just normal dialogue, so... If you're only getting 3 to 4 hours of sleep a day, absolutely allow yourself some naps, please. You gotta get some rest. This is coming from me, and I will say, I really, really, really value sleep. Like, it's easily one of the things I consider, like, the most important to one's overall health. Because it really does just, like, help with everything. Okay, let's actually have Barter in front this time. I'm gonna try and get this guy up to snuff. See how he does. We'll keep Dorcas nearby for, like, super conversation stuff. Have Lowen post up next to him. Have Rebecca post up next to him. And then we'll just have Eliwood kind of behind everyone. We should be getting Hector in about 1 or 2 turns. So. Come on, Bartray! Dodge! Please! You don't have the durability for this, which is also why I put you on a board, but... Come on, man. We'll have to attack this guy. Perfect! Look at that EXP gain. That. This guy's got 8 speed, 9 attack. I think I might actually have Eliwood fight this guy. As long as the rapier uses stay above 20, I'm not too worried about using it too much early on. Because we get another rapier later into the game, so it's not the end of the world if we use it all up. I will have Lowen move up here with the Javelin equipped, just so he has weapon triangle advantage. Bartray move to this forest. And Dorcas not far behind. I'll just keep Dorcas nearby. It doesn't need to be like directly next to him to gain support bonus. At least I don't think that's how that works. Alright. Need to hurry up and get Ellie with a fucking sword. Okay, let's just go ahead and move Dorcas and Bartray up. Marcus will catch up. Get some extra damage in there, why not? Or Rebecca could just crit. That's also cool too. Nah, she was like, nah, let me lock in. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Rebecca's looking kind of like her speed stats looking good. I might end up using Rebecca this run. Honestly, a lot of who I end up using is, I think, just gonna come down to RNG. Let's get low into the armory. We're gonna need to buy at least 1 iron sword for Eliwood. If we need to buy another one later, we absolutely can do that. Let's buy an iron lance for Lowen. Buy an iron axe for Hector, who is showing up soon. I think we should buy another iron axe. Oh, we're full. We'll worry about buying another iron axe later then. And then Eliwood, we can go with him, trade, and bam! We have an iron sword for you. We'll also give him the axe. That way he can just give it to Hector upon meeting him. Ah! He puts up a good fight for a pampered noble pup. It's up to me to finish him. Goes the complete wrong fucking direction. I think he's pre-programmed to go down that way. Yeah, Eliwood. Nice, nice. Probably gonna feed this kill to Hector, because I think Hector's only level 2 at this point. Honestly, getting a point in strength is pretty good. I just need him to get, like, 1 to 2 more speed, though. How many are there? This looks... Hey, what's going on over there? Looks like some rough business. You, soldier, you're just going to stand there and watch? Who do you think you are? This is Centaurus. What occurs here is no affair of any foreign lordling. I believe I'm going to have to disagree with you. You see, that man they're attacking happens to be a friend of mine. Friend? What? Ugh! Sorry, but I'm in a hurry. Ew! That's terrible! I loathe violence! Nicely done, my lord. You're a fighter born. I cannot condone resorting to force so quickly. Chastise me later, Oswin. First, we deal with these brigands. Come, we must help Eliwood. Help Eliwood? Sounds like a convenient excuse for more violence. Oswin! Yes, I'm coming. Matthew, take Sarah and find some place to hide. What? With Sarah? No! I'm going with you! You are not. You'll slow us down. Oh, how rude. Oswin, let's go. And Matthew's back. And Sarah's also back, kind of. I know what it's like to, like, actually... Essentially, your body's programmed to, like, always wake up earlier than you want it to. I freaking hate that. I know that feeling. Okay, so what's gonna happen here is I'm gonna have Rebecca take this guy out, and then we're gonna immediately have Marcus rescue her, because she is in range of a brigand. We could also play defense on this end and let Eliwood just go up to catch the Hector. Shouldn't be There is only one wolf beetle, as far as I'm aware, so... After this, we're gonna try and conserve the uses of that thing as much as possible. We'll have all speed. Use the javelin. He's not gonna attack Osmond again because Osmond has high defense, but... Actually, no, we're not gonna rescue Rebecca. We'll just fucking play defense here. Yeah, we'll just have no one pushed here. Boss is still a little ways away, so we're not worried too much right now. Actually, what do I have? We'll just have it should block the brigand from getting to Rebecca. Set up shop here. I think I'm kind of cool with this arrangement for the most Damn, this bitch gay. Good for her. Good for her. I'm happy for you, Tressa, genuinely. It is a great feeling. I think we'll actually just go ahead and get this kill with Archer. Even though it's technically not the most efficient way to go about it. Yes, the Hector's only level 1! Sheesh! Okay. We'll have you take care of this bitch. And we can have Eliwood talk to you after. We need to get you caught up, sir. Eliwood, are you alright? Hector, what are you? Later. First, let's take care of these lads. Right. I'm trying my best to not have, like, all the guys sound too similar. Because I don't know, I'm just giving them voices that I think fit them in my head. Which may or may not actually be accurate. How much did Rebecca take this guy up? Why not? What level is Rebecca level 3 at this point? She is. So what I'll do is I'll have Lowen attack this guy. And then we'll try to have everyone else catch up to the boss. That works. Now Bartry is level 3. Bartray! Come on, man! we need more from you! We might have to bench this guy. But it's only one level up. It's only one level up. It doesn't tell the whole story. We're gonna have Marcus on standby here, I think, because well, I'm not too worried. The enemies are all bunched up, so we shouldn't have any issues dealing with them. But oh, crit! All right. Strength and defense, I'm down. Every point in speed that Hector gets is really important, though. If he doesn't end up being that fast, it's not a huge deal, but... I just don't want him to be so slow that he gets doubled later. It's like one of my biggest fears. I really did just waste a use of that javelin, didn't I? Actually, I think what I'm gonna do here... Because Hector's level 2. I can just hold the fort. Like, literally. I I'm fine with Lowen taking on a couple enemies. I mean, maybe just a bit of a higher level. Now, make sure that you switch him back to his Iron Sword, so he still maintains weapon triangle advantage. I'm actually gonna pose Dorcas up in front here. Yeah, he's at risk or anything, but I just don't want to risk it because these fighters are a little kind of strong. Man, Dorcas can't put in double. I don't think that Steel Axe weighs him down at all, by the way. You're attacking Marcus? What is your problem, dude? That fighter really said, I don't want to live anymore. Marcus, take me out. Marcus is a swift executioner, I guess. Alright, let's get Eliwood and Hector up in this. Actually, Cartre, give him your hand axe. Orcus, you can also fall back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So do we want Eliwood or Hector on the fort's the real question. Because Eliwood's gonna have weapon triangle advantage, so I'm not worried about him, like, dodging, really. Just have to make sure he's all healed up. I'll back up just a tad. Sure. That was to go. Take this guy out. Alright. We'll have... Item... I will actually wait a turn to use the Vuln, because Vuln heals 10 HP, so I want to make the most use out of it if I can. Oswin, let's try and catch you up a little bit, buddy. Alright, let's... Another speed level up, which I'm not complaining about, but Rebecca's gonna need to get a little bit stronger, physically at least. I'm gonna rescue Rebecca here. Drop her here. Oswin, you can help hold down the fort a little bit. We'll Vuln up here. I just gotta wait and see what happens. Hector should be fine. Curses! What are you waiting for? Let me show you boys how it's done. With all due respect, Zogon, half your men are... or most of your men are dead. Or incapacitated, or however it works here. Oh, that was smart. Oh, Hector actually hit, though. We're down. He's down. Ooh, they have a support now. Honestly, let's just, let's just go for it. The worst that happens is that we waste a turn. The best that happens is that Hector gets more HP. Levels up. Good level up, good level up. Strength and speed, baby. Full support here. Anyone else have supports yet? Not yet. That one was really fast. Dang. I kind of forget. Still attacking Eliwood? Can hit him. Chances are even lower because they have support now. Here's already level 3. How much damage does Hector do here? 11. It's all about if he can actually hit the guy or not. We'll go ahead. So we could go for a gamble and end it right here. But I have a history with Hector of this guy just missing over and over again. So taking a little bit of a chance here, because if we get enemy phase, we can rescue him. It's not like the end of the world, but it's just not ideal because I want to feed the kill to Hector. Let's just go for it. Stop deliberating on it. This was not so easy as it seemed. Bye. Goodbye, Zagon. No one will miss you. Probably. That guy's kind of a dickhead. Ooh. Is that all of them? Hector, where did you come from? Well met, Eliwood. Yes, but what are you doing here? You wound me. How do you mean? You're looking for your father, right? Why didn't you send word? Your brother was just named Marquess Ostia. He's going to be very busy setting up his court council. Lord Uther must need your support. You are his brother, after all. My brother is not so weak. Oh, he has mentioned some things in public, but he knew exactly what I was planning, and he let me go. Is that so? Well then, it would be unwise to refuse his kindness. It does me good to see you, Hector. Thank you. Think nothing of it. I'm pretty sure I skipped dialogue again on accident. So, Mocha, what do you think? You might be right. Something may have happened to Lord Helman, too. Come, we must hurry to the castle. Eliwood, who is this? This is Mocha. I required tactical aid in the search for my father, and... Oh, I see. So this is who directed the battle plan back there, hmm? You know, Mocha, you're very young. We've many strategists in Ostia, but none so young. Eliwood, are you sure about this one? Mocha is still a student of the military strategy, but we received nothing but sound advice so far. Mocha has my trust. Alright, suppose I shall witness your skills firsthand. Well met, Mocha. Feels so weird mentioning my name in third person. Hello! How have you been, Mocha? My secret's revealed. Oh, that. Yes, it's true. My guise as a common thief was but a ruse. I've served House Ostia for some time as a spy of sorts. Surprised? Well, regardless, looks like we'll be traveling together again. Here's to our mutual survival. Oh no! Mocha, is that really you? It's been far too long! You missed me, didn't you? Of course you did. I knew it. Hmm? Didn't I tell you before? I'm in the employ of Ostia, Lycia's ruling territory. I'll be here to help you just like before. Aren't you lucky? Get used to meeting more people from Lynn's story. Sorry, I'm gonna take this time to actually like catch up on chat a little bit. Oh, no worries, Tressa. Sorry if I'm, like, taking a bit to read it, because I'm having to, like, pause between points in the game, so... I'm also trying to read all the dialogue for once, so that's also been... it's a little bit for me to keep track of. I'm gonna get used to it. I'm gonna get used to it. It also doesn't help that I'm only working with one monitor right now, so... I'll probably also change that for future streams. A little bit inefficient. Yeah, no, go ahead and yap. No worries whatsoever. I just ask that maybe you don't get, like, super into details, I guess, of, like... just no raunchy stuff, please. But I don't think I'll have to worry about that with you. You've got good chat etiquette. I've seen you in Lucy's stream. I'm actually gonna take this opportunity to go get water and also go to the bathroom again. I'm sorry. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Everyone's a little different. I honestly, I'm saying it more as like a formality than anything else. Again, Tressa, absolutely no concerns from you. You've always been fantastic in chat, so I should probably make you a mod. I think I'm gonna make you a mod. Why not? How do I do that? There we go. I trust you, so. Honestly, on that topic, I'm not gonna get too into it because I don't know how appropriate that it is to talk about this kind of thing on stream. But like, I think a lot of people feel stuff like that really intensely. Just because, like, if you don't have a lot of experience in it and you haven't had the opportunity to explore that, and like, whether this is as an individual or with somebody. And I'm trying to keep terms here as vague as possible. Because, again, don't know how appropriate it is to be talking about it, but I don't know. I feel like a lot of people that just like haven't had that exposure or opportunity to like just even exist in a relationship in any capacity. Like it's just those things are going to like you're just going to feel those things more intensely because it's the first time you're feeling those things. And maybe after you get used to it and you understand yourself and your body and physical, mental, emotional needs will start to kind of balance themselves out eventually. Seems like that's kind of what's happening in this case, I think. You've grown a lot, so. Well, I do get a lot of, I do get scam bots a decent bit, and I am so bad at actually, like, I'm so bad about actually banning them because by the time I like realized there was a bot in chat, the message has already like long since passed, and I'm like, oh, well. Oops. Anyways, back into the game. Eliwood enters Santa Cruz, only to be attacked by a strange group. In a desperate moment, he is rescued by a childhood friend, Marcus Ostia's younger brother, Hector. The assailant's leader reveals that an unknown party seeks Eliwood's head. Eliwood cannot help but think this is related to his father's disappearance. In search of more traces of his father's footsteps, Eliwood sets out for the castle of Lord Helman, the Marquess of Santa Cruz. Master Ephidel, what is the meaning of this? Peace, Lord Helman. Whatever is wrong. You said you were just going to frighten Eliwood. Your men almost killed him. My patience is at an end. I've decided I must tell Eliwood everything and apologize. You would betray us. I am tired of you and the Black Fang. Now, remove yourself from my castle. Your presence pains me. Lord Helman, is there nothing I can do to change your mind? Nothing. In that case, you're no longer of any use. What? There's the castle, Eliwood. We have to speak with Lord Helman. That's not gonna happen, laddie. Who are you? Who am I? Ah, boy. You'd do better to worry about yourself. We'll be worm's meat before much longer. You think so? I think my axe will change your minds. Huh! The cub thinks he's a wolf. Does your bite match your bark? Tell you what, you make it to my castle alive, we'll find out, eh? I'm sorry, dude, but Hector's gonna kick your fucking ass. And you have a weapon triangle disadvantage, and he has proficiency against heavy armory. Bad matchup. Hey, you. Yeah, the new dog. Get this right or you're gone. I know. Just got this job. I don't want to lose it. Of course, the smart thing to do would have been not to get involved with this ugly bunch. I'd have gold if I want to eat, though. I was too picky before. To think about the time I passed in Kalen. Ugh. Nothing funny about that. Man, what was his name? Matthew? If it hadn't been for him, I would have starved to death. What are you mumbling about? Get over here now. Yes, I'm coming. Just I've got work. Nice to be working with you, Mocha. As a journeyman knight, hooray. I'm here to serve Lord Eliwood and you, Mocha. I await your command. Again, another little cute blurb at the beginning. Alright. So this map's... I always go about this map, like, a bit differently every time, but generally it consists of me splitting this group up, sending, like, the axe users down this way, to both get this village, and also just kind of mount an assault from the back. Usually a smaller team. A smaller and slower team. Although... maybe I'll do the reverse. Maybe I'll send the calves down this way. Or calves. I say calves as in plural, we only have one. I'll send Lowen up that way. But I like having Lowen and Rebecca close by together. I usually have them support. Could just go in. This guy has a steel bow, so he's gonna deal... or, not this guy. This guy has a steel bow, so he's gonna be a bit... dangerous. Gotta look out for him. As long as Rebecca's not in line of fire, we should be okay. I actually think I'm gonna send Hector and Eliwood this way, along with Bartray and Dorcas, and then I'll send the rest of the group down this way. I think this should be a good group to send up here. I don't know how much I'm going to be using Matthew this run. Normally, he's one of my more used characters. Or that. But, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be using any assassins this run. I might make Legal into an assassin, but we'll see. The problem is, whenever I do have a run where I use one, I usually also give them the Apha's drops, which I don't think I'm going to do this time around. I'm actually going to go ahead and move over to this space. I'm relatively confident we'll be fine dodging. Alright. I can also move Matthew down here as bait, because I also don't think he's at risk of getting hit. And Marcus will be damage control for this group. Oh. Oh, that's also fine, I guess. Makes sense. It's exactly who I wanted to bait out the steel bow archer as well. And then I think this one's gonna go up and hit Matthew. Ooh, it actually has a decent hit rate too. I was not expecting that. Play your phase. Alright. I will think I'm actually gonna have Matthew go ahead and deal some damage to this guy. Because obviously, like, Lowen's gonna be able to double either of these archers, I'm pretty sure. So we can just have him deal with one of them. Have him deal with this one. I'm actually gonna have him use a lance, because we're not getting enough lance usage quite yet. Because we have a lot of brigands at this point in the game. Still. But we're gonna be fighting a lot more lance units as the game goes on. Especially starting, not this chapter, or not this next chapter, but the chapter after that? Wait, no, we're on chapter 13. I think. Alright. Nice. We'll also, we'll have Marcus get to the village, because why not? Just rush out there now. Honestly, I think that group down there will be fine. We've got Marcus and we've got Oswin. I will just send Sarah up with this group. I'm gonna try and be careful not to speed along Eliwood and Hector's supports too much. Because I want for all three of the lords to have supports with each other. Oh, actually, that NPC is sort of interesting. That's okay. Not a big deal. I'm gonna have Marcus beat out somebody. Range unit? Yes, that works. Is this another steel bow? No, it's not. Okay. Honestly, what's the range of this foot soldier? We'll conserve uses of the javelin if we can for now. Not that we really need to, but... Let's see. Okay, this guy's got a hand axe, so we gotta be a little careful. Can we get Matthew to the fort? Actually... Nah, I'll keep him back here for now. I totally forgot space on the hand axe guy. But Lone will be fine. He's in a fort. He's got good defense. He's got good bolt. Not too worried about it. What is it called again? Zato? Alter trajectory. Aw, that's cool. No, bonding over video games is fucking special. Treasure that shit. It's so awesome. Genuinely. One of my favorite things ever. One game that my girlfriend and I really bonded over was Skyward Sword. I had never played and beaten that game. Like I had never played it all the way through. At least not until very, very recently. So getting to do that with my girlfriend was really nice. So we will have Matthew. Matthew attack this guy. We'll have Rebecca finish him off, and then we can we should be able to recruit Guy the next turn. Unless this brigand coming up actually just like blocks our path, which might happen. Yes, that brigand's still alive and has the hand axe. What's Rebecca's avoidance? 25 versus a hit rate of 62. So that should put the hit rate down to 37. You also have a hand axe? Yes, you do. 37 hit rates. 13 attack versus 5 defense, so that would be 8 attack. She can live 2 hits, and that's if she even gets hit in the first place, which, to be honest, I don't even think will happen. We'll have Marcus stand on the fort, that way it doesn't get taken. I know that Rebecca's still in range and everything, but... And well, Osmond's honestly not doing a whole lot right now, but that's fine. Archer that needed to level up a bit? Yeah, it was. Hector. This will never do! Look at the time! I keep pressing the wrong button! I'm sorry. That character's important, though. Smirlinus. I don't actually remember what the requirements are for getting the X chapter. I think it is just getting the village up here. I think the first time I played this game, I actually did miss that X chapter, so... Item, iron sword, wait. Wow. Got a whole bunch of jack shit nothing. Wow, it chose to attack Matthew. That's interesting. I guess it prioritized not getting counterattacked over... Oh, that's annoying, actually. Because that means we have to get to Matthew's range to hit these guys, which is not ideal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if we can kill this guy in front... Okay, Lowen. Got the crit. I'm down. Express feelings and emotions. I like when games do that a lot, because it really does just, like... I feel like sometimes there are some games that, like, they strike an emotional chord with you that kind of helps ground you a little bit, you know? Because sometimes you feel like you're kind of alone in your struggles, and, like, especially if they're unique, or, like, other people aren't really, like, going through the circumstances that you are. Or if they are, they may or may not have already found themselves out of it, and it just doesn't feel like that we can do that ourselves. But sometimes we get an encouraging and, like, unique perspective from video games. Because, like, yeah, maybe the people in the games aren't, like, actual people, but those are stories. Those are stories, and the characters, like, characters feel real. That is real. I just realized I'm not reading the dialogue. Is that you, Matthew? What a pleasant surprise! How's your sword work coming? You are aware this isn't the best place to be catching up, aren't you? You and I are on opposite sides here. What? Are you saying you're going to fight me? Well, yeah. I'm much improved. You can't beat me. Quite a terror, guy. Well then. Hold on. I think I'd prefer it if you repaid what you owe me. Huh? Last time I saw you, I gave you food. If I remember correctly, you said you owed me your life. I only said that because you said you'd free me if I did. I hadn't eaten in 10 days. You were cooking meat. This isn't fair. The people of Sakai never lie. Isn't that right, guy? Fine. I finally find work and now I have to throw it away. This is all your fault. And... oh. You know what, guy? Your first order of business? Kill this guy. I'm usually really frugal about, like, conserving, weapon uses and stuff, but this run, I don't think I give a... like, I kind of do, but not really. You know? Let's see, this guy is kind of in an annoying spot. I actually think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just try and prevent him from moving. I'm not gonna use Marcus or Ozwin to attack. I'm just gonna use them to kind of pincer the guy. And then we can do this. Nah, we're chilling. Rebecca will be fine. She won't get hit. See? Totally fine. Rebecca's the go. I am actually gonna try playing a little riskier than I normally do because, one, watching me play super safe is just... I've had people complain about it. And by people, I mean my girlfriend. She kind of hates the way I play this game, which is fair, because I do just take forever. I forgot that Bartray does not have hand axe currently. Ah, whatever. I'll just rapier this guy. Nope. Really, what's the aura form? I love crits in this game so much. Alright, guys. Squad, move out. How am I pressing these, like, wildly incorrect buttons when my fingertips are literally not leaving them? Most unnecessary heal ever, but again, I'm just trying to get server EXP. Healers are, like, some of the hardest characters to actually turn into combat units. Yeah, figures. Huh! Or could just one-shot you. I think it's really cool when, like, I feel like most of the time characters are kind of, like, designed to resonate with people like that. Or, the characters are meant to resonate with certain people. And I believe that because I believe that a lot of characters are based on real people to some extent. Like, I don't think you just, like, fucking go out there and decide, like, yeah, I'm just gonna like make a character completely from scratch. Like they're built off of something, whether it's like based off of like a kind of person you know or something. Like it's never just like, oh yeah, this character. Like you don't just like make a character and plop them into a game. Like at least not a good game, and it sounds like this is a good game, so I still very much assume that to be the case. I'm actually gonna give his iron sword to the guy. You're gonna go ahead and finish this guy. He's pissing me off. Another crit? Okay, so far, guy has only critted. Both with and without the killing edge. No, doubled on a 68% hit rate. I didn't even realize it was so low. You know, not... You gotta get one shitty level up in there. I guess. Alright. And now this guy's fucked. Can't do anything. He's in baby jail. He can dodge, though. But that's just more EXP for us. Oh. I didn't mean for them to attack Hector, but that's fine, I guess. Dang, glass... Okay, well, we got a lot of really good level ups early on, so I guess we gotta... We're balancing it out a little bit. Hector. Hector, buddy, pal. What happened? You missed two attacks on an 84% hit rate, man. Maybe we gotta give the skill book to that guy. We have a bunch of axe users, and this guy moved on to a forest. That's a dick. Say that, like, yes, it's not true. Alright, try and hit him, I guess. You hit that, but you... I'm so upset. Sure, let's give Eliwood. Why not? Please don't be a bad level up. That's fine. I can live with that one. Archer, you can't double. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, Sarah, go heal his ass. I guess they put poison in your mutton too, didn't they, Bartray? Oof. Fellow plural... Well, how do you pluralize... Oh, like fellow system. I don't know why I was blanking on the word. That's awesome, though. Shoutouts also to my competitive Smash players out there. Let's remember to buy an extra sword for Matthew. I'm trying to think if we were gonna need... If we can buy a fire tome now, it might be a good point to do so. Why do you keep attacking Hector? You can't do any damage to him. I guess it's just prioritizing the lords. That's probably what it is. Alright, Eliwood, you're gonna need to soften this guy up for Bartray, because apparently the guy can't double. They poisoned his mutton, Eliwood. He needs the help. He needs all the help he can get. Bartray's dealing with tummy issues. Alright. That can't be it already, is it? I think we have map preparations for the next chapter. I'm like pretty sure. I could be wrong. I could just pretty much end the chapter though. We will enemy phase here, I think. Yeah. We'll enemy phase. Let's get those supports built up a little bit. We'll get a support between Matthew and Guy built up. Oswin, I don't think has supports with literally anyone here except for maybe Hector. Come on out. We're here. Well. Survived, I see. You'll find that I'm a bit tougher than those fools you faced before. What have you done with Marquez Centers? You want to know? You'll have to best me first. Alright, not bad, not bad. What's available to vendors? Just another healing stave, which we could nab an extra one for Sarah. Let's actually buy buy another javelin. Ranged weapons are good, what can I say? Alright. Do we care about feeding this kill the Hector Eliwood? I feel like, because I end up relying on Hector a lot for killing bosses, it feels like, so... His name Boys? I was hoping that Hector would be able to double by this point, but I guess we have to get a little bit lucky with his speed now, don't we? Let's see. Put Matthew down here, that way these boys can... also have hand axes. Why the hell not? What's this? You made it this far? I paid too much for that worthless pack of cell swords. Sell swords, huh? I guess like what you call a band of useless mercenaries. Gimme. Yeah, we have all these stat boosters that we're not fucking using. Yeah, we're moving along a little fast, so I'm also not taking enough advantage of like these supports happening. It's okay. Usually I'll like literally sit there and just end turn until someone gets a support conversation. But... Alright, another point in strength. I mean, I can't complain too much, but... And resistance, actually. Okay, well... Hector leveled up. What can we do here? I'm pretty sure the fort restores like 3 HP. So I think we are going to enemy phase here. Sarah, fuck, he's not in range for us to heal him. That's okay. Give her more HP. The more she heals, the better she'll get at it. In theory. Let's see. Rebecca, do you have a support with Lowen yet? No, you don't. I think Eliwood's got this. Done well to come this far, laddie. Where is Marquess Centerus? I imagine he's on his way to a better place. Wretched cur! Please crit. Please crit for the bit. Okay, now you have to crit. Eliwood! Alright, how much HP does he have? He has 3. Do we... Alright. So we've got a pretty nice hit rate. If we miss, we probably die. But if we hit, it's fine. We got this. It's fine. Nothing to worry about. The hit rate was perfect. It's fine. You've beaten me, but you're too late to save him. Too bad, eh, laddie? You really like that resistance stat, huh? I'll take the speed stat, though. It's pretty good this early on. Means Eliwood's probably going to start doubling more units a bit more reliably. Lord Hellman! Is that you, Eliwood? Hold on, my lord. I must apologize. Your father, he... Do you know something, sir? I hadn't told Elbert about Darren's plans. This would never have... Lord Hellman! Go to Loss. Darren, the Marquess of Loss, knows all. Marquess Loss. I'm sorry, Eliwood. I can't. Hold on! Beware the Black Fang. Lord Hellman! He's gone. Can't be. Lord Hellman. Why? Why did this happen? Blast! What is going on? We go to Loss. We must speak to the Marquess of Loss, or Darren. You're right. We should leave quickly. I'm not sure how far we can get today, but I can't sit still. Pardon me. If I may. Who are you? I'm the steward of Santaros. With our lord gone, what are we to do? First, you give Lord Hellman a proper burial. After that, I'm sure the Lycian Council will have to meet. Stay here and defend the castle until you hear more. I understand. Let's go. We must keep moving. Yes. And now we seek answers for Marquess Santaros, too. Lord Hellman, may you find peace. And of course we're accepting the side quest. The plot thickens. I'm thinking either this chapter or the one after are going to be the last one for now, because we're getting kind of close to the point where I'd want to end stream. Not super urgent, but I don't know if we can complete 2 chapters within the hour. We'll see. This opportunity to drink some water. Damn, voice acting really, takes a lot out of your, voice, I guess. The dying words of Lord Hellman stun Eliwood beyond belief. Darren, the Marquess of Loss, knows all. Despite the pain it brings, Eliwood takes this newfound knowledge to heart and sets out for Loss once again. On the way to Loss, he travels through a Kaelin village. Eliwood and his party decide to rest there for a night. Chapter 13X, The Peddler, Merlinus. Ah, dark already. We'll have to stop here for the night. We'll set out for Loss at first sign of sunlight. Marcus, prepare the camp. Yes, my lord. So this is Kaelin. I think we ought to present ourselves to Lord Hazen. We're simply passing through, so I don't see the need. I am curious how Lindis is getting along, though. Lindis? Marcus Kaelin's daughter. Oh, her. The missing heir who dealt with Lundgren last year. And you have something to do with that. And? The granddaughter? Is she a beauty? A beauty? She's... I think it must be her Sakei heritage. She's... striking. Striking? Too bad, isn't it? What? That we don't have time to see her, lover boy. No, Lindis and I are... we're not... You're not? Then why are you getting so worked up? Hector, don't make me angry. You are so much fun to tease. What was that? Did you hear something? It was a scream. Someone's being attacked. Do we help? Of course. Oh no! Someone! Help! Stupid old fool. He's kept us running in circles for hours. My valuable merchandise! What are you going to do? Hey, look at this. The old fool's wealthy. A lucky day, eh, Pouzon? Let go! Let go! Will you let go? What a racket. Pouzon, can we get rid of this simpleton? I suppose so. There's no reason to let him live. Oh my! Release him. Who? I told you to let the man go. If you move quickly, we'll let you live. Huh! A pair of dandies like you. You know what I think? Living off your parents' names, prancing about. I despise you. Come on, don't hold back. We'll kill you all. I'm not doing another scream. That hurt. You! They call you Mocha, right? Am I right? I'm Merlinus, a humble but lowly merchant. I know nothing of combat. Please, you must protect me. Alright. Fog of War chapter. Well, you know how it is. Fudge. How do we want to do this? Again, one of those chapters that I kind of do slightly differently every time. Because I know that these guys are going to go straight to this village up here. It might actually not... Might be a good idea to try and... initiating combat here. Let's clear a path. We'll get through this guy. Oh, Eliwood's kind of cooking. He's already doubling these guys. Eliwood's always like a toss-up whether or not he's going to be like a really good unit or a really meh unit. He's usually not ever bad. He's just never amazing either. Cartray, can you deal with this guy? I don't ever end up using these mines that much. I might end up using this one. We'll see. Yeah, Marcus is going to be fine. As far as I am concerned, a lot of this map is just kind of extra credit. Dorcas, can you get up there and hit that guy? Yes, you can. Dorcas can clear this fucking guy out. Kinda hope he misses. He doesn't, though, because Dorcas is the GOAT. Dorcas is shaving up to be my best axe unit, actually, which is a first. He always ends up being kind of middling, but... Alright, Bartray, let's see what you got. Nothing. That's okay. What are the chances he dodges here? That doesn't even matter. He's taking like jack shit for damage. Hey! Okay, well, we're not quite in the range I would like to be in. You guys can wait there. And Ozwin will just be here to kind of keep guard. In fact, I don't think I'm going to be using Ozwin a ton. I think what I'll end up doing is I'm just going to have Ozwin rescue Merlinus and stand on the Horus. Archie gets double, doesn't he? Am I not surprised? The Bartray is, like, kind of dead weight thus far. Alright. Get these boys. Weapon triangle disadvantage. Yeah. That might actually be a teeny bit tricky. Marcus is just kind of... Literally, the only reason I'm sending Marcus here is because the villages are pretty out of the way, and this chapter has kind of got a time limit on it, so... I actually think what I'm going to do... Ooh, okay, so Lowen. We're gonna come down here. We're gonna play support. By support, I mean you're gonna just kind of hold it down over here. We're gonna enemy phase that one. Not the best of level ups, but Eliwood's already looking solid, so I'm not too worried. Okay, Rebecca. I was gonna say, think about critting, but clearly she was not thinking about that. Fuck it. Hector will hit this. He hits these. Hell yeah. Hector might end up getting doubles here. Oh wow, he one-shots the tree. Alrighty. See how this enemy phase goes. Yeah, those snags are getting broken down, both of them. I think we're gonna get some nomads that run out of those areas as well. No one's taking some damage. That's fine. We're not hitting Matthew. Guy's fucking unhittable. Neither of them are, like, quite strong enough to one around them, but they don't need to be. Genuinely. I'm actually like making sure to look at which NPCs are there, so I don't just like skip it right away. I'll just keep Matthew where he is. I didn't realize we were gonna get nomadic troopers down there. Or not nomadic troopers, but nomadic. Man, Bartry's going on the bench as soon as that's an option. As soon as we can put this guy on the bench, he's going on the bench. He's just not pulling his weight. Do you have a Vuln by chance? Might get a little dicey for Lowen. So I think he may end up getting doubled by that Myrmidon. I don't know how much damage it's gonna do. If any. Because your speed is 7 versus 9. Okay, we're not getting double. He does 9 damage versus, like, how much defense does Lowen have? 8. He's taking, like, 1 damage. Okay, we're chilling, we're chilling. Keep pressing the wrong button. Well, Rebecca actually does not do too bad against these nomads. I'm actually gonna just enemy phase. Well, let's see how this goes. Oh, I didn't realize the bandit was gonna run away. You know, an extra point in strength would be nice, guy. Like one more. Wow, Hector's been surprisingly accurate. I'm impressed. But he's actually hitting these guys. He didn't dodge a 27. Okay, but he's doubling here, which is good. Guy did have a steal. Probably had something to do with it. I don't think these nomadic troopers do that much damage. But their hit rates are good. Sending Hector out here was the correct call. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. Hector hits these. Hector does not hit these. You know what? Why don't we send Dorcas up there? Why not? Portrait, you're at this point just acting as a last line of defense, because my god, you are not pulling your weight. Ugh. Yeah, this nomadic trooper's also in a tricky spot, or the nomad's in a tricky spot because we can't one round him. Well, I mean, we technically could. He's annoying. We'll do it. Then we can have Matthew trade blades. Iron Sword out. We'll kill this guy. Only speed. Okay, we had so many good levels ups towards like the start, and now we're just not getting a shit. That's not looking bad. I'll just use the sword. We'll keep it simple. What should have happened is I should have sent Lowen up with the rest of the gang, and then like maybe sat Osmond over here. I think that's what I did last time. Okay, looking good, guy. Yeah, that makes sense. Figured I'd try, though. Ew, that's not good. Ooh, this is a predicament. Alright, well, let's fucking kill this guy. We'll just have to use the rapier, it's fine. Feels a little unnecessary, or like a not an efficient use of it, but what can we do? Hopefully Dorcas lives here, because I kind of... I'm trolling just a little bit with this one, not gonna lie. Hector's 9 defense. How much attack does this guy have? 15 attack, so that's 19. He'd be doing 10 attack. Does he double? Does he have 9 speed versus 6 speed? Not weight down, but also 9 speed. Well, Hector was getting doubled by the other Myrmidon, so he'd get doubled by Puzon. Ugh. Bad. Let's see though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This sucks. How's Dorcas's durability? What's your defense, buddy? It's 5. It's 5 and you have 28 HP. You're probably... Well, you might not get double, actually. Dorcas is pretty fast. So he'll take one attack from this guy. Do about 6 damage. And then, let's see, he'll take 19 minus 5, that'd be 14. 14 is 20. So he'll take 20 damage here. In theory, he'll live if he doesn't get doubled, which he is not going to get doubled, because they only have 9 speed. But then there's also this guy. We'll do another 6 damage. So that would be 26 out of 28. So I think Dorcas here should live with about 2 HP left, if all goes according to plan. We're gonna just send people up for damage control at this point, because honestly our best play. Dorcas, please live. You are stronger than the mutton you've ingested. Please. Fucking die. Done with your shit. You too. I don't think any more brigands spawn down here, maybe, probably. Alright. There's not much else we can do here. Try and bait the nomad into hitting Hector. Yeah, he doesn't double, so we're chilling. Dorcas pulling his weight, though? Hold on. Dorcas said, nah, I'm not going out like a chump. Marcus, again, on doing damage control. Yeah, this got a little dicey for Dorcas, but he's chilling, he's chilling. Five, 6. I'll just have Rebecca shoot the last Strength? 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 Fuck. It's fine. So if I go and have Eliwood kill who's on now? Could do it. I think I'm just having to kill this nomad though. Call it good. Oh, he's level 6 now. Hector, please! I haven't had a good level up in, like, forever. Alright, well, let's just fucking cut the shit over it. Eliwood, please, please, please make up for it. Chat. We haven't gotten... Oh, welcome back, Tressa. We haven't gotten a single good level up in the last 2 chapters. Ah! I'm so upset. I'm so upset. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. 13 HP. Oh, wait. More than 18. What the fuck? What is it? Okay, Dorcas, what's your constitution again? 14. Okay, so it weighs you down by like... What about a hand? No, you just can't. Those guys right? That's okay. I'll have you hit the guy. And Lowen, go ahead and finish the job. I'll take that level up, because it's just playing to Lowen's strengths a bit more. Like it's all she wrote. Everything ended up working out. Ugh. Last! I won't forget this! Then you're smarter than you look. Get out of here. Are you alright? Hmm? Oh! I've been saved! We've driven them off. Are you injured? No, not at all. As you can see, I'm fine as fine can be. I'm glad to see that. We'll take our leave then. Let's go, Hector. Wait a moment, please! A token of my thanks. I don't know what voice to give Merlinus. He strikes me as like a... not quite like a posh guy, but like... oh, yeah, I don't know. I don't have a voice for this guy. Do not worry yourself. We did nothing to merit reward. That's right. We've no need of a peddler's junk. Peddler? Hector! Oops. I am Merlinus. You'll find no other traveling merchant whose goods compare. Don't let your eyes fool you. I'm quite prosperous. Huh. You're a merchant? Books and knives and all that, huh? Hector, your manners are terrible. Merlinus, please. Pay no mind to what this oaf has to say. Oh, of course not. I wasn't concerned that. By the way, you two obviously come from high-born houses. Would you grant me the honor of your names? I am Eliwood, son of the Marquis of Ferret. I am Hector, Marcus Ostia's brother. Goodness, Ostia! Ferret! The greatest of houses in all of Lycia! Ah. To be saved by noblemen such as yourselves is an honor beyond words. It's nice to be appreciated for a change. Lately, people just seem to want us dead. Tell me, Merlinus, what are your plans? Pardon? My plans, my lord? I'd planned to travel to Lycia, selling my merchandise, but it may not be possible in such dangerous times. If that's the case, why don't you come along with us? Hector? Our travels will not be ending anytime soon. We need more people and more items, right? Might be good to have help managing our things. Oh, now that is a splendid idea. Managing merchandise is my specialty after all. Are you sure? Quite sure, my lord. To be honest, I dreamt of working for a noble house. To have my fondest wish granted in such a way. I cannot stem these tears of joy. Lord Hector, Lord Eliwood, Take me into your bosoms and keep me safe forever. Thank you. Well met, Merlinus. We're counting on you. Now, I've got some things I want you to carry. Yes, of course. Whatever you have, Merlinus will keep. Another man joins the party. I know this is a little bit earlier than I said my cutoff time for stream was going to be, but I do not think I'm going to be able to finish the... I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this next chapter before I need to go. So what I will do though is I'll do chapter prep. That way we can just jump into it for next stream. Because we have chapter preparations for once. A droll merchant named Merlinus now joins Eliwood's group. Merlinus in tow, they set out for Lost the following day. Lost is located in the heart of Lycia, territory ruled by the power-hungry Marquis of Lost, Lord Darren. Preparations for the war of which the Furian magistrate spoke. Disappearance of Eliwood's father, Elbert. The death of Marcus Santarus. Do these all revolve around Lord Darren? In Eliwood's heart, the need for truth is drowned in fear. Fear of what that truth may hold. I'm actually not going to voice this right now because we're gonna go through all of this again when I inevitably play on stream again. So we're just doing chapter prep. We'll go through all the dialogue and stuff again later. But for now, gotta get items sorted out. Put that stuff in storage. And if anyone who is knowledgeable about this game, I am aware that there is like a glitch. Like it's a pretty game-breaking glitch that you can do with a pretty game-breaking glitch you can do with mine. It essentially lets you control the enemies, which is broken when the goal is to get rid of all the enemies and or bypass them. Who do we not need? Oh, actually, I guess it just lets you bring everyone. Let's do formation real quick. So, the primary objectives, we have two characters that we're going to be getting from this map. We have Priscilla, who's in this village, and then we have Urk, who's up here. We're going to want to get Urk first, I think, just because he'll help with dealing with a lot of these guys. We'll put most of the axe users up front, I think. We're gonna actually leave Oswin behind, so he can lay the farthest back. Now, Lowen can be down here to help out, I guess. We have the axe here. Because Merlinus is gonna end up deploying right around here. I mean, we technically have Bartray, but at this point, he's just gonna be, like, he's gonna act as a worse archer, because he's just not... He's been kind of terrible this round. Honestly, I think I'm good to roll with the formation we have right now. But I think that is gonna do it for stream for today. So thank you to those who tuned in. I do plan on streaming more this week, though I'm not sure if I'm going to stream again tomorrow or if I'm going to stream again on Thursday. Actually, no, I won't be streaming tomorrow because I have a tournament I'm going to be going to. If you guys want to watch Rivals of Aether 2 and or Smash Ultimate tomorrow, let me actually check the stream on the event page. Pretty sure. Okay, I cannot locate it, but I'm going to be at a tournament tomorrow, so I don't think I will be doing any streaming. If I do, it'll probably be a bit earlier in the day. We'll see. I don't know how early I'm going to have to leave for this tournament, so... But, yeah, that'll do it for today. Thank you again for tuning in, and we'll start Chapter 14 next time. But yeah, that'll do it. Peace out, everyone. Bye-bye.